Hello students, I am Snehal from KLE Society's BCA College, Nipani. So in the previous session, we focused on the first type of integration testing, that is nothing but the top-down integration testing. Now we are going to see the next type of integration testing, that is nothing but the bottom-up testing. So what is the top-down testing? We are going to again revise it in a little bit manner. See, the top-down integration is nothing but that type of integration is always done from top to bottom, where we can say that when such a type of integration testing is done, where the main module is going to be tested out first, then the middle level modules, and then the low level operational modules are going to be tested out first. So this is nothing but the top down integration testing. So now we are going to focus on the next type of the integration testing. Now that is nothing but the bottom up testing. Now this bottom up testing is basically opposite or the vice versa of the top down integration testing. So let's see what is the bottom up testing. Now in the bottom up testing, now it is the reciprocate of the top down approach. Now what is it means that it is the reciprocate means what? Reciprocate means what? It is totally opposite of the top down approach. See, the main idea behind the integration testing, it will not going to be changed for any type of integration testing. So how many sorry, how many types of integration testings are present? See, basically there are the three types of integration testings are present: top down integration, bottom up integration, and the bidirectional integration. Integration means what? Mixing of models together, and we need to check whether the mixed models are working well as per the requirement specification or not. So the basic idea or the basic thing behind that integration testing will not going to be changed for the bottom up or top down or the bidirectional integration testing. So what is the bottom up testing now? It is a reciprocate. Reciprocate means what? It is totally opposite of the top down approach. Now in a bottom up integration testing, the testing can be takes place from bottom to up, means what? From the low level to high level. Now see, as and we have discussed in the top down integration testing, this top down integration testing can be done from top to bottom. Now here the bottom up testing can be done from bottom to up. Bottom to up means what? From low level to high level. Now see, here in the bottom up testing, the lowest level modules are going to be tested out first. Now what are the lowest level modules are present in the diagram which we are seeing over here? See, as per the diagram which we have given for the bottom up testing, now basically there are the four levels of modules which are present at the bottom up testing. So the module 4, 5, module 6, module 7 all are considered as the lowest level modules of the system. What they are considered? They are considered as the lowest level models. So which models are lowest level? Model 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now these are the lowest level models which are going to be tested out first. Now we can say that these model 4, 5, 6 and 7 are the unit level models, which means that the unit level or the small pieces of a programs or small pieces of applications are present within it, and that small pieces of a program are going to be tested out first. So which means that when AND testing is going to be started from the unit level or from the low level, then we can say that whatever may be the defects are going to be occurred in the unit level, it will be get tested out and it will be get fixed at the lowest level itself only. So we can say that it will not going to be affect the higher levels. It will not going to affect at the higher levels. Why? Because we are started the testing from the unit level, from the lowest level, and it is very important point as per the software development life cycle. Why? Because see, when we are developing any software, any application, always we need to or we are always trying to develop an application from the lowest level. Now for example, simple text, you can take a simple example. Now when we want to perform the different types of operational mathematical operations, suppose we want to develop a calculator. Now when we want to develop a calculator as an application, what we need to first think over there, we need to take the two numbers as an input. Now when we are first taking the two numbers as an input, then after that words we need to try out first that application for performing only a single operation. That application may be addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Now suppose if that application or if that two input numbers are going to be performed appropriately for the addition or for subtraction or for division or for multiplication, then any one type we are going to first take that for developing that application. If it is working appropriately for any one of the type which we are performing, then we can say that the rest of the operations will be get work out as per we have defined in the SRS. That is nothing but the software requirement specification. So what is the basically important thing behind that? We are trying to find out the errors, we are trying to find out the defects at the lowest level itself only. So when we are trying to find out the defects at the lowest level, then we can say that it is going to perform the task, as per the requirement specification, So here in the bottom up integration testing, we can say that the lowest level models are going to be tested out first. Now they are going to be switched for the combinations of them models. Now see here, the model 4 and 5, it is the combination of a model 2. Means what? These are based on the model 2, or according to that we can say that the model 2, vice versa, we are going to say that that model 2 is based on model 4 and 5, and the model 6 and 7, it is based on the model 3. So that is the done in the middle level. So these are the middle level models, and it will be get tested out after the low levels models, that is nothing but the model 2 and 3. Now why it is necessary? See, so when we are performing the integration testing, or when we are performing the testings of the unit level models, that is nothing but the 4, 5, 6, 7, then what we are combining, we are taking the sum of the features from model 4, we are taking the sum of the features from the model 5, and then by taking the features from then we are trying to developing the model 2. So when that model is developed, whether it is working as per the specification or not, we need to check it. Why? Because the model 4 is having its own feature, model 5 is having its own feature, and model 2 is having the combination features of model 4 and 5, also they are having their own new feature. So we need to integrate them, and when we are integrating them, we need to check out that whether the flow of communication, whether the flow of information is whether doing appropriately or not, which means that whether that application is going to be developed as per the specification or not. So this is the second thing we need to consider. Now we are at the middle level. Now finally it will be get integrated with the higher level model. Now what is the higher level model present in the diagram which we are seeing? In this diagram, the model 1 is the higher level model. So now we can say that when the testing of the 4 and 5 is done, 2 is done, it will be get integrated with which model? A higher level model. So we need to test it again. Why? Because the model 4 and 5, they are having their own features. Again their own features are going to be getting combined with with the model 2, and the model 2 is having its own new features. Now all these features are going to be combined with the model 1, and the model 1 is having its own features. So here we need to consider that when the integration is done in between the such a type of a levels, then it should be get perform, it should be get work as per the requirement specification. So in the bottom up integration testing, here the lowest level models are going to be tested out first, then we can say that the middle level models are going to be tested out, and then we can say that finally it will be get integrated with the higher level models to the lower level models, to ensure that whether the system is working as an intended or not. Now, in this bottom-up testing, we need to consider that here the drivers are used as a temporary module for the integration testing. Now, see here, we are taking two new terms which we are still only considering. That what in the top-down integration, what we are requiring in the top-down integration, we are requiring the stubs which are used as a temporary module for the integration testing, and in the bottom up integration testing we are considering the drivers. They are used as a temporary module for the integration testing, but actually what is the stub and what is the drivers, we are still unknown it, and we are going to discuss it in the later sessions. So basically this is the basic idea behind our bottom up testing. So what is the bottom up integration testing? It is totally the reciprocate or the totally the opposite of our top down approach. In the bottom up integration testing, the testing can be takes place from the opposite side, that is nothing but from bottom to top. So where we can say that first the lowest level modules are going to be tested out first, and then we can say that the middle level modules are going to be integrated with our lowest level modules and they are going to be tested out, and after that words we can say that the higher level modules are going to be integrated with the low level and the middle level modules, and then they are going to be tested out. So for to perform the bottom up integration testing, we can say that the drivers are used as a temporary modules for the integration testing. Now again see, this bottom up integration testing, can we say that it is performing in a, we can say that it is performing in a opposite way. Opposite way means what? Now when we are considering an organization, that organization is also having a combination of different levels of an organization. So what are the levels of an organization? Persons are present: top level management person, middle level management person, and the operational level management person. So how the testing is done in the bottom up integration? We can say from operational level to the we can say that the middle level and then the top level. So according to that way, we are going to generate the testing approaches to test an application, to test an any software which are considered. See, it is both the type of integration testing, that is nothing but the top down integration and bottom up integration, both are very important. As we know that bottom up integration testing is started from the bottom level, okay, to up to the top level, but when we are focusing on the top down, it is started from the top level and it will be get move up to the bottom level. So when we are performing the both the types of testing, top down and bottom up, then we can say that there are the rare chances of the defects to be get occurred at the final deployment stage, when we are going to be handed over our software application to any customer as per their requirement specification. So we can say that according to that, the quality of the software will be get increased over there, and it is the main part which we are seeing from the first lecture itself. Why we are learning this type of areas in the software testing? Why? Because how to do that type testing, what are the different types of testings are going to be getting done in an organization, and how that integration test, how that testings are very helpful in an organization when the development of the software is can be done. So this is the bottom up integration testing. Now when now in the next session we are going to move for the different or we are going to move for the next type of integration testing, that is nothing but the bidirectional integration testing. And now in that session we are going to also learn for the stubs and the drivers. Okay, thank you.